why your school records might be an important part of your Social Security disability claim. The Social Security Administration uses a 5-step sequential evaluation to determine your entitlement to benefits. And at step 4, the issue is whether or not you can go back to the lightest job you've held in the 15 years before you became disabled. And at step 5, the question is whether or not there is other work in the mythical, hypothetical, not real world that you can do in view of your age, your education, the skills that you've learned, and whatever your functional abilities are. Now, obviously, education can be a crucial issue at step 5, which is where the majority of cases are decided. What's important at step 5 regarding your education is your ability to read, your ability to write, and your ability to communicate effectively, both cognitively, if you will, and from a vocational standpoint. If you have a limited education or you have difficulty reading or writing, that can impact your ability to do other work in the national economy. Now, simply saying that you have problems reading or writing won't cut it. It's not uncommon for people who have undergone IQ testing or other testing of their ability to learn as part of the educational process. You may have been tested, you may have been referred for testing, you may have been placed in special education classes, you may have repeated grades. You're going to be asked on your disability application about your educational level, and it's important that you tell the truth about your ability to read and write, how far you completed school, what problems you had, whether you were in special ed programs, and whether you had to repeat grades or had a documented learning disability. All of that is important at step 5, and the best way to get at that is for us to get a copy of your school records. As you're discussing your case with your attorney, be frank and honest with them. It takes some time for us to get those records. We've got to contact the school board, send them a release, and those school records can really impact your case. So as I get those records, I'm going to review them to see whether or not they are relevant to your claim, and if so, I will file those educational records with the Social Security Administration, where they're going to be filed in Section F of your Social Security disability claim. Obviously, we want that material in your file so that the Social Security Administration and the judge can look at it and take your educational level into consideration in deciding your entitlement to Social Security disability benefits. If you have any questions about your rights to Social Security disability or your claim has been denied, call us today at 727-894-3188 for a complimentary consultation.